Hello, welcome to update number 2 for the Elements Escape Room. My name is Trace. We are going to talk about the Earth Room and the Room Switch, which is a brand new added feature that I have decided to add to make it a little bit more challenging for the actual players. So every 30 minutes, we are going to have a switch in the room. So there are 4 rooms, like I've gone over before, but the actual players might have a little too easy of a time, and that's just not going to work. It's not going to fly for me. So every 30 minutes, they're going to have to leave the room. But there is good news. They will be able to collaborate together for about 15 minutes in the main room again, bringing whatever items that they have back with them, and be able to strategically decide what it is that they want to do next. Along with that, they will not be able to return to the same room that they were in before. So whatever room they were in before, they will actually have to switch it up and go into a different room. Doesn't matter which room, they don't have to go clockwise or counterclockwise. They can go into any of the other rooms, but they can't return to the same room that they were in before. Just to add a little bit of extra twist and fun, and that way that they actually have to really work together as a team. They don't just have to come back, grab whatever item the other teammates have grabbed for them in their rooms, and then run back into the room and keep going. They actually have to talk about what was in the room and give each other strategic points about what they should do for their next move in the actual rooms themselves. So continuing on, we got the Earth Room notes. All right. So there are 3 items in the Earth Room, and this is the decided Earth Room. It is finalized. So items, the first one is the flint, the second one is the scuba gear, and the third one is the actual Earth key that will get you out of the escape room at the very end, which you need 4 keys, 1 from each element. On the first walkthrough that the player takes, their first 30 minutes, first person who walks in there, they should notice that there are plenty of X's on the ground. I mean, X marks the spot. Clearly, there is going to be some digging going on in this Earth room. So the first X, it's about 2 feet down. Pretty easy dig, not too hard, which you could do with what I said earlier with the bucket. You could use that bucket to be able to dig, but that depends on if you were allowed to take the bucket with you on that first round. Otherwise, you're just going to have to use your hands to get that out of there. If you don't get it out of there within that first 30 minutes, somebody else might be able to do it later. But within that 2 feet dig, flint, which will be something that you will need later on for one of the other rooms, will be in there. The second contains scuba gear. It's a little bit later game. We'll get into that another time. And the last X hides the key. Now this X is actually hidden on a map, which is also a little bit more late game, and so we'll get into that once again a little bit later. But those are the 3 items that are going to be inside of the actual Earth room themselves. Again, mainly digging in this room. Not the hardest challenge in the world, but physically it's going to be hard. And without some of the other items that are in the other rooms, it'll really be hard. So again, you'll have to return back and see what your teammates have found to make your life a little bit easier in that Earth room if you find yourself inside of there. Thank you guys. See you guys next time.